Welcome all to what is the first of the group stage fixtures of the Europa League. And that gets things running. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Tries a through ball, and the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
To get it forward quickly. He's off on a marauding run. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries the route one option. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now the pass. He's gone for it! He is off the hook. Much personal relief. Højbjerg. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. It through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. The defence can get it clear. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Still 0-0. Højbjerg pushes it out wide. Battles to win it back. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through.
Well, look, I know it's stating the obvious, but if he can't get hold of the ball quickly, he's going to continue losing it. So that immediate control is key from now on, or else.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pumps it forwards. So what now? Passes it through. That intervention was very necessary. Surely he scores! Who's going to make this theirs? Marseille get it back again. No goals as yet. Boots it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. Gets good distance on it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again.
Roma can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose.
And in it goes! And the second half is off to a flyer! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Marseille look as though they're about to make a change. Roma draw first blood here.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, that's neat. Chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Listen, I know I'm supposed to remain impartial, but as he progressed, I was willing him on more and more. I wanted him to stick that away.
Played it short. Gets it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the wing. Steered out wide. Lofted into the middle. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Another piece of really good defending. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Tries a through ball. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Pumps it upfield. It's put paid to a promising move. Away from immediate danger. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
El Shaarawy not easily shrugged off the ball. No, not the best of headers. Long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Plays it out to the flank. Lovely feet. Spoon forward. Out to the flank. Dybala looking to get on the end of this. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. El Shaarawy looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Gorgeous from Dybala! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Marseille have a sub ready to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Roma get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Marseille may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Battles to win it back. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pumps it upfield. Now it's El Shaarawy. Nice nicely controlled. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Roma have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, ideally, any new campaign needs a start that puts 3 points on the board, and it's mission accomplished. Nothing too fancy was required, just a good solid team display for me.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A gifted little man named Goethe. His movement makes him so hard to pick up. He's allowed to play by feel and not have to worry too much about chasing back. It all leads to a very dangerous customer.
Okay, interesting. Mats Hummels gets it back. It's a loose ball. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Plays it long. Crosses into the box. Away from immediate danger, and the volley. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was far from high calibre, Peter, and when you're shooting from that position, it needs to be just that, high calibre. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
goals as yet. Into the channel. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Mario Götze. Goes direct to the front line. Mats Hummels does well to read it and intercepts. It'll be a throw-in. Looks to slip it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Pumps it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better. Any other time it would have sneaked in.
Battles to win it back. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there. It's a good run down the left-hand side. There will be a throw-in. Götze crosses. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Roma didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
It's an entertaining game, this. Both teams have had chances, but it is still 0-0. Now the pass. He's made sure that that won't get through. Knocks it towards the front. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets into a dangerous position. Passes it through. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Ball needed. And that'll be the final action of the first half. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? That'll be a throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a long pass towards the front. Mats Hummels sticks in a foot to win it back. Here comes another cross. Oh, great chance. It was a quality ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in, the way he drilled it across and kept it down too. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Looking to force his way through. Can he finish? It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He slid it through.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Batshuayi.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
Thrust towards the front line. Clears it out of harm's way. Defending was strong and firm. Pushes it out wide. Gets into some space. Gets up to head it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Looks like a good ball through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Boots it upfield. Lofted into the middle. And he's there to hoof it away. Aim forward. And he has been fouled there. Roma with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Al-Sharawi! That was travelling. Looks to thread it through. Let's put a stop to that. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Towering header! Harmlessly behind. They scored early in the second half to make it 1-0. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Out to the flank. It's come loose. Mario Götze. Cuts it out. It's a long forward pass. Shapes the shoots. It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Roma grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. With a delicate ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Done very well to intervene. Deftly done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Dybala. Tries a through ball, and he's whipped it in low. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Roma take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. There's the route one option. Dybala gets it back. Now it's El Shaarawy. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. So that's it. It is all over. Roma a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So it's away we go then. Tries the route one option. Forward it goes. There's the cross. Tries a through ball, gets it back. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Knocks it towards the front. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Battles to win it back. Now the pass. Big chance! Knocks it away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a long forward pass. Loose ball, who's going to get there? It's gone for a throw-in. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Shapes the shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Passes it through. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Oh, he's really drilled it. It upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well played, he saw that coming. Chance! He's away! Hoists it high. Good idea, just poorly executed. Battles to win it back. Boots it upfield. Now here's the through ball. And he's onside. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tries a long pass towards the front. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Thrust towards the front line. And the finish! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
forward. Roma have a free kick. Dybala. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Looks like a good ball through. Gets it into the middle. Goal! Roma! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Roma draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tries to get it forward quickly. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Oh, good interception. Aim forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Looks to slip it through. It's a good-looking cross. He's gone for it! And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Roma leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. Roma carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lovely bit of skill. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Pumps it forwards. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Can he find a finish now? He's there to get rid. Dybala. Out to the flank. And the flag has stayed down. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! And another time! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And it's Dybala. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He slid it through. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Full Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Plays it out to the wing. Well won, that's good play. Passes it through. Dybala. Lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. And it's Dybala. Tries a through ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Surely he scores! Danger averted for now. Looks like a good ball through. He's gone long. Well positioned to make that interception. Mats Hummels.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Tries a through ball. Promising cross. Too long and over the line. It's come loose. Now the pass. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. How about it? That really should have hit the net. That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Looks like a good ball through. Drills one in. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Here's a corner, good chance. Now the pass. There's no flag. It's a loose ball. Vidra gets it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Who's going to make this theirs? Has he picked him out? Looking for a corner. And out to safety. Moves for the cross. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
An engaging game that was never going to get me on the edge of my seat, but it offered a good technical duel with the right result, so no complaints from me.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Mats Hummels deserves a mention. He's earned many plaudits through his controlled, aggressive approach and discipline. He'll pick your pocket as opposed to going right through you. And it's a style, I think, that many young, aspiring defenders should have a look at.
Okay, interesting. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Who's going to make this theirs? He's made sure that that won't get through. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Forward it goes. Passes it through. Vitra looking to get on the end of this. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Cut out in the nick of time. Looks like a good ball through. El Shaarawy. Aimed long and direct. Cuts it out.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well positioned to make that interception. Pumps it upfield. Mats Hummels does well there. Alert. Vitra. Shoots it upfield. Victory now would mean so much. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Clears it out of harm's way. Looks to slip it through. Tries to swing it in. It's a loose ball. Mats Hummels picks it up from the goal kick. Pushes it out wide. It's come loose. Now it's El Shaarawy. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's done well to tidy up the situation. And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that was a great run right through the centre as well. He did ever so well to retain possession too. As for the shot, wasn't the worst, but not up to scratch.
Fired in. He's dealt with that well. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
Tries a through ball. And he's on his way! He's scored!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. El Shaarawy showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Roma take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Another piece of really good defending. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Roma go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. Roma carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Now the pass. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Passes it through. El Shaarawy looking to get on the end of this. They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Roma grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal is given...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy crosses. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Vidra. Out wide to the right. Gets into some space. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Out to the left it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Now it's Dybala. Can he find a finish now? And that has put paid to that. That's put paid to a promising move. Dybala. Dybala, away from immediate danger. And it's Dybala. Dybala. Spoon forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Victoria Pilsen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes. Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Roma take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Forward it goes. Dybala gets it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Needed a better pass there. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Chance! That's a corner kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks to slip it through. Passes it through. A chance! In for the follow-up! In it goes! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well played, he saw that coming. Chipped through. Dybala with the ball through. There's no flag. Cuts it back. And that is that. Roma have booked their berth in the knockout stage. What a prospect for them. A job really well done so far. The end of the game. Reflections?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength, and of all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run, it's all looking pretty good for them.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Roma against Marseille. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Pumps it forwards. Tries the route one option. Aimed long and direct. That's gone a long way up and away. That's a throw. Tries a through ball.
Goal! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Roma go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Boots it upfield. Passes it through. Delivers the ball. And that was asking just too much of him. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it upfield. Roma making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, great ball! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Roma take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries a long pass towards the front. It upfield. Mats Hummels does well there, alert. And it's Al-Sharawi. Oh, good interception. Shots on! He's away! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Roma looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Now it's El-Sharawi. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, great save, real class.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Tries one! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Clears it out of harm's way. Roma are leading with half-time drawing close. Played out to the wing. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Battles to win it back. Marseille have a free kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Højbjerg. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. He's in space and looking for options. Surely that settles it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Roma very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Højbjerg. Mats Hummels has given away a free kick. With a delicate ball. He'll have a dip! It's a loose ball. Mats Hummels. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Has it out wide now. It's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spoon forward.
They're actually not getting too tight.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And in it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Roma still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! What about it? And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Roma totally rampant here. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! It's well blocked and back out it comes. Chance to shoot. Tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Get a throw in. Knocks it towards the front.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Now the pass. And he's whipped it in low. In he goes again! He can get that clear. Passes it through. Good. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Try from distance. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Challenge, but well within the laws. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Rapidly approaching the end. Marseille have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. Keeper's got good distance on that. Into the last 5 minutes. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries a through ball. And that's been repelled. Pumps it upfield. 4 added minutes on the board. Gets it back. To get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Dybala plays it into the box. And that's it. Roma, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Got to be the German Messi, Mario Götze, one of the most effective footballing drifters you'll come across, whether wide or playing as a false number 9. He's incredibly elusive.
Goal! Roma! And the game springs instantly to life. Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Roma have an early lead. Good start. Mario Götze tries a long pass towards the front. Batshuayi is fouled. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Looks like a good ball through. He scores! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Roma grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Passes it through. There will be a throw-in. Now the pass. Hit into the middle. And that should be the keeper's. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. Now can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
The referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Away from immediate danger. Roma get it back again. Tries the route one option. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Götze. Tries a through ball. Now, can he capitalise? And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Battles to win it back. Looking to hit the front line. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. The defence can get it clear. Tries to dink it in. Well positioned to make that interception. Mats Hummels. Looks to slip it through. Big chance! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. Mario Götze with the ball through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Here comes the corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Mario Götze gets good distance on it. Gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. It's a good-looking cross. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mario Götze plays it long. There's the whistle for half-time.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Roma head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Tries a through ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. Can he find a finish now? Goalkeeper's ball. Good idea, just poorly executed. In with a header! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Roma take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Thrust towards the front line. Roma haven't made a substitution yet. Deftly done. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pumps it upfield.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Looks like a good ball through. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Spoon forward, and it's Dybala. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mats Hummels. And he has been fouled there. El Shaarawy crosses. And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Roma grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. El Shaarawy, he's made sure that that won't get through. Goes long and forward, looks to slip it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Great challenge. To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Tries a through ball. And that's that. Roma, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, qualification may have been confirmed with a game to spare, but they were determined to end on a high, almost as if they're sending a message to say, we're not backing off on this, we won it.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Cuts it out. They've managed to get it away. Dybala hurtling down that right flank. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Paulo Dybala did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
Roma go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Danger averted for now. And that's caused a worry or two. Big chance here! Decent enough try. Up for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Very well to intervene. Dybala tries a through ball. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
Now the pass. More pressure on the opposition goal.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoofs it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Dybala. Spoon forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. It's one! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Roma get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Hurtles into the tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aimed long and direct. That's not the ball he wanted. Gets it back.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Roma have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Towering header! Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's gone out for a throw-in. No way through there. Roma are leading with half-time drawing close. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Who's going to make this theirs? It's a long forward pass. Goes wide. Delivery from Dybala. Oh, not the best of headers. That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Pushes it out wide. Oh, good interception. Thrust towards the front line. The first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Roma in control at half-time, 2-0. Here's the start of the second half. Place it into the box. Defence has got rid of that. It's come loose. Steered out wide. And he's been judged offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Pumps it upfield. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Hit into the middle. And that's been repelled. And that's well defended. Out to the left it goes. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance.
They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Knocks it towards the front. Gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Looks like a good ball through. Gets up to head it! And the defence can get it clear. Tries the route one option. Looks to slip it through. Goes long and forward. Pumps it forwards. Dybala. That's gone a long way up and away. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Going for goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Tries a through ball. Dybala. Delivery from Dybala. It's there!
Unbelievable.
More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, look, the early feed gave him the opportunity to get the volley away, but there was such a high tariff on that.
4 in the game. He is the man. Roma totally rampant here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the pass. Passes it through. Big chance! Gorgeous from Dybala! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Roma tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Looks to slip it through. Chance to shoot. Ball swung in. And he's straight offside. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And time is up. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. Your reflections then, Jim?
Roma were given a fantastic boost with their early...